What is going on, guys? Well, this is my first video. So today I'm Vic, she's Jasmine, and this is my dad. So today we're going to do Premier League 2021 Premier League predictions. So let's move on. So for 20th I've gone for Fulham because basically Scott Parker hasn't got any experience to football. And I know they got a strong team, but I don't think they're going to do well this season. What about you, Papa?
In 20th, I've got West Brom.
Why?
Because I think Fulham have got a striker that can score them goals, and I can't say the same for West Brom. And also, I don't think this team is that strong throughout.
Okay.
So, West Brom 20th.
For 20th, I think it's Fulham.
Alright. Okay, why?
Just because.
Okay.
19th, I've gone for West Brom because London Village got experience to the Premier League, and I know they haven't got they got a weak lineup, but I think they're gonna be 19th. I could have put the 20th because Fulham have got a strong team, or West Brom hasn't, but I put them 90th. What about you, Dad?
19th, I've got Fulham. I think Scott Parker's done a decent job to bring Fulham back into the Premiership. I think they've got a striker who can score goals. I think they've got a good set of midfielders, and the defence pretty good. And also Brandon Galloway at left back, who played for Everton, is a good left back, and they've got a couple of Joe Brown in there as well, so they've got good attacking options on left. So I think Fulham 19th.
All right. What about you, Jasmine?
For 19th, I think it's West Brom.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they lose matches. About against Liverpool.
Okay.
Probably even Brighton.
All right. For 18th, I've gone for Aston Villa, I think. I know they got a strong team. I know they got Grealish. They signed Ollie Watkins. And Dean Smith done an alright job to keep them up. But they were so close to get relegated. But I think they're going to get relegated just because the team. I think Dean Smith might do a good job, but I think all the teams will do good.
18, I've got Brighton.
Why?
Because I think there's 17 stronger teams than Brighton. I think them getting Ben White will be a massive plus for them. But I think when it came to it, it was a toss-up between them and another team. And I thought Brighton might just struggle. It was going to be either them or Crystal Palace, so I've gone with Brighton.
I'm scared of Aston Villa. Oh, what about you?
I prefer Brighton because sometimes when they lose, they just don't care, and every time they lose.
Alright. I think I'm going to get Aston Villa wrong because they're
next.
For 17th, I've gone for Brighton just because I know Graham Potter done a good job last season. I know they signed Adam Lallana, but I think they're going to finish 17th. What about you?
17th, I've got Crystal Palace. I can't see them improving from what they did last year. I don't think Batshuayi can be the answer. But go back to Fulham, Mitrovic, he's going to score goals. Is Batshuayi going to do the same?
Yeah,
Who's got more followers on the fantasy football? Who's got Mitrovic in the team? Or have they got Batshuayi? I think more people got Mitrovic in the team.
Alright. What about you, Jasmine, 17th?
I think it's going to be Aston Villa, even that they won the league last time, like 17th. But I think they might need to stay there because they might do more hard work.
Yes.
I wish she's sick. Alright, for 16th, I've gone for Crystal Palace. I know they signed Eze and they signed Batshuayi, but I think the lineup is not that strong. And they got some players that are injured, like Gary Cahill, Benteke, and Van Hol. All those players, sorry. That was, I think, Crystal Palace 16th. What about you?
16th, I've gone with Sheffield United.
Ooh.
I know they had a great season last season. But I think the style of the play is going to be found out, and I think more teams be better accustomed to deal with it. I think Chris Wilder is absolutely a brilliant manager, but that might not be enough for them.
All right, what about you, Jasmine?
I think it might be. I don't know right now.
Okay. Okay, let's
So
forget-
I'll do 16 in the first place.
Okay, so let's move on to 15th. So for 15th, I've gone for West Ham. I know they got like Mikel Antonio, who scored 4 goals against Norwich, and I think David, as you know, David Moyes is a good manager. He managed Everton, our favourite club, but I think they're gonna finish 15th.
15th, I've gone with Burnley. I mean, again, Sean Dyche has done an absolutely fantastic job with them. They've got great players in Tarkowski, Pope. They're going to be hard to beat, but I can't see them scoring goals, and I think 1-0 wins can easily become 1-0 defeats.
Alright, nice explanation. Okay, 15th, who are you going for?
I think it might be West Ham because I know they might still be there, but I think they might get gooder and gooder for the next year. So that's why I put them 15th.
Okay, for 14th, I've gone for Sheffield United. I know Chris Wilder done an amazing job in 1920 season for Sheffield United. I didn't expect that. I thought they're going to be relegated like straight away. But I think this time they're going to have a little struggle. And I think I put them 14th. What about you?
14th, I've gone with West Ham. I think David Moyes will slightly improve the team. I think Souček has been an absolutely fantastic signing. I think Antonio, they might have a striker there. But again, I don't think they've got enough. I mean, what is Anderson going to do next season? Is he going to be good enough or not? And he's a player that can make a lot of difference. Haller up front, they've got quality players all over it, but can they gel as a team? Hopefully David Moyes can do a little bit towards that.
You're smart. Okay, what about you? Okay.
I think it might be Burnley
Alright.
because they'll get rubbish off
I don't know.
and rubbish.
She's not a big, massive fan of football, but she wants to be on the video. Okay. Okay, 13th I've gone for Leeds. I think they signed Rodrigo and they got a good manager called Marcel Bielsa. They done very, very, very good job at the championship. But I think they're going to finish 13th.
13th, I've got Aston Villa. I think they've improved their striking options with Ollie Watkins signing. I think Matty Cash is an excellent right back. And with Jack Grealish in there, and with those additions, you can see them improving. But I think what will be a problem is probably the defence. I don't think they've got a decent enough goalkeeper if Scott Carson isn't fit. So I think there's some questions regarding the defenders as well.
What about you? Or should we move on?
I'm going to do all of these things in
Okay,
first.
just write your predictions, don't worry. Okay, so for 12th, I've gone for Newcastle United. I know they signed Callum Wilson and Ryan Fraser and Jamal Lewis. 2 of them signed from Bournemouth and 1 of them signed from Norwich. But I think Steve Bruce might do a good job. I think they might start a good season, probably in the middle. They might struggle a little bit, and then they might be good. I don't know. But this is why I put them 12. I don't know.
12, I've gone for Leeds. I think Marcel Bielsa will do absolutely fantastic for me. He's a great character. They signed Rodrigo to play up front. The team is pretty settled from last season. I think if they added Ben White, I think that would have made a massive difference to them. But I think that's probably Brighton's game.
Alright. We're going for 11. I mean 12. Oh, okay, I know.
For 12,
Okay, for...
I went for Newcastle.
Okay.
It's because sometimes they get rubbish and sometimes they get good. So I'm not quite sure. So that was I put them 11th.
This is why you should do your predictions early, like plan. Okay, for 11th, I've gone for Burnley. The reason why I've gone for Burnley, I know they didn't sign something good. I know they signed W. Norris. I don't know from Wolves, but I don't know who is he. But I think Sean Dyche might do struggle a little bit, but I think he's gonna have a good season. Trust me, I'm gonna have a good season. As you know, 8-19 season, he done poor, but then 19-20. But I think this season they might struggle, and I think they're gonna be very classic and quality. So this is why I've gone for Burnley 11th. What about you?
11th, I've gone with for Newcastle, and same reason for Jasmine said a bit earlier. And I think they've made some decent signings in Fraser, Callum Wilson, Jamal Lewis, all good players. So I think they will get a little bit better from that. That's it really.
All right. 10th. Oh, who you going for 10th? I mean 11th. You going for who's gonna go for 11th?
Newcastle.
Oh,
Yeah,
Newcastle.
she said it.
All right.
10th.
Oh, 10th, I've gone for Southampton. I think Ralph Hasenhuttl is going to have a very good season. I don't know why. But I think they got Danny Ings, who nearly won the Golden Boot. But I think they're gonna have a great season. I think they're gonna win against Crystal Palace, and probably they might beat the top 6 teams. Probably. So that's what.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've got Southampton as number 10 as well. Same reasons. I think Hasenhuttl will get them playing again. They were in ascendancy from last season. They finished the season really strongly, and I think they will continue on from that. So I've got them at 10th.
Okay, who are you going for 10th?
I went for Southampton.
Yay, 3 out of 3, finally.
I just don't know why, because I'm not that good at football. So,
Okay.
Alright, going for 10th. For 9th, I think this is a bit shocking. But for 9th, I've gone for Wolves. As you know, the reason why I've gone for Wolves is basically, I know they've got a strong lineup, but I think they're going to struggle a little bit. This is why I put them 9th. I don't know, sorry. I'm very, very sorry, Wolves fan.
I've got Wolves 9th as well.
Alright, what about you?
I went for Leeds.
Ah.
Alright.
I just don't know why. Because sometimes they're a good team.
Okay.
Oh, so for 8th, I've gone for Leicester City. I know they went to 5th, but I think they might do the same. But I think the teams of around them is going to be very good. And they've got Jamie Vardy, who's a very top scorer, who's the best player for Leicester City. But I think they're going to do alright, I think. Probably similar to Everton.
I've got Leicester 8th as well.
Alright. Do you go on for who going for 8th?
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I just don't know why.
Alright. For 7th, I've gone for Spurs. The reason why, because I think Jose Mourinho is a very, very good manager. He's a very good quality. But I think probably some players might be injured, but I think, as you know, they lost 2-1 to Watford, but that's just a pre-season. But I just think they're gonna, without Harry Kane, probably they might struggle. Probably Harry Kane might be injured. Who knows? But I think they're gonna finish 7th. I think they're gonna do very good.
7th Tottenham as well.
All right. Okay. What about you?
Wolves.
All right.
I think
good.
they might stay there.
Wolves is actually a good team. Okay. For 6th, I've gone for Arsenal. I've gone for Arsenal is basically because Mikel Arteta is a very good manager, and they got who nearly won the Golden Boot, Aubameyang, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the good player for Arsenal. He literally win the Community Shield and win the FA Cup, all because of him. He's like the new Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi. But I think they're gonna do all right. I think 6th, Arsenal.
I think Mikel Arteta done an absolutely fantastic job at Arsenal. He's got the team playing the right way. He knows exactly what he's doing. I think that's demonstrated by the fact when he got Xhaka back from leaving when he first started. and he's made a few additions like Gabriel and William Saliba, who'd be a good centre backs for both from both positions into defence. So I've gone with Arsenal number 6 as well.
Who you gone for 6th?
For 6, I went for Spurs.
Mhm.
I just don't know why.
Alright.
Spurs.
Okay, for 5th, I've gone for Everton. I know they signed James Rodriguez, Allen, and Decore, and then Cuckoo, but I think those two players, has to settle in because they haven't got Premier League experience. Well, Decore has to settle in, but I think they might have a good season. That's why I put Everton 5th. Who are you going for?
Everton 5th as well. Same reason you said.
Yeah.
I think Ancelotti is a winner.
Yeah.
I think Rodriguez is a winner.
Mhm.
I think our problem last season was the midfield, and I think he's totally changed that now. And defence is pretty sound. Pickford, I think, will be better than last season because he needs to really knuckle down and improve those mistakes that he's made. And up front, Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, with the midfield behind them, I think they can score more goals. I think you can get a season of 20 goals from Richarlison, and I think that's why I think everyone can push for the Champions League place, but I think they probably just miss out with number 5th. So you go with either that or they were going to go with 1st, so I thought 5th.
Yeah. By the way, we need some players like midfielders we have to sell urgently so we can buy some more players because that's just a waste of money. I don't know what have Marcel Brands or Marcus Silva done at 1920. But yeah, I just wanted to sell like Delph, Iwobi, mostly like Delph Davis, Iwobi, Bernard, Sigurdsson, they were poor. But I think Sigurdsson is going to have a good season, I think. Yeah.
4th?
Huh?
4th?
Oh, 4th. I got for 5th. Who you gone for? Sorry,
It's
my
Everton because they signed
James Rodriguez,
Allen and Decore, which is pretty good players, and they got a good manager, Carlo Ancelotti. So that was, I think, they might go 5th.
Alright, so for 4th, I've gone for Manchester United. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a very good manager. As you know, he managed Cardiff, well, they've done poor, but I think probably they're going to sign Jadon Sancho. I think they will sign Jadon Sancho. As you know, last time I remember that somebody was about to sign him and the transfer window nearly closed, but just in time they signed him. I don't know who, but yeah.
4th. I think we've got the same again. United number 4.
Yeah, even what do you say?
For 4th?
Yeah.
Man United.
Alright. For 3rd, I gone for Liverpool. I don't know. I think Jurgen Klopp is gonna have a very good season, but I think they didn't make any changes. I know why, because they're a good team, but I think they're gonna finish 3rd because basically they haven't got like good players. Like I know they got Salah or Mane, but yeah. Well, basically, some like German, they haven't got German, like those Argentinian.
3rd, I've gone with Chelsea. I think they made some fantastic signings with Werner, Havertz, Zic. I mean, they could finish top as well, and it's going to be quite tight between the 3. But I think the goalkeeper is the one that's probably going to let them down unless they can sign another goalkeeper. I can't see them finishing higher than 3rd, unfortunately. Chelsea.
Alright, who you gone for 3rd?
For 3rd, I went for the shit Liverpool.
Ooh, not nice.
Because Chelsea are like getting good players and Man City, so that wise.
Alright, but that's a big hole. For 2nd, I've gone for Chelsea. I know they signed Timo Werner, Ziyech, Kai Havertz. Yeah, and Thiago Silva, but I think Thiago Silva's getting old, and he hasn't got any. Yeah, because basically, I could have gone with Willian because Willian. I mean, David Luiz. He played with Thiago Silva at probably with PSG, and that would be a good start. But that was, I think Chelsea's going to finish second. I don't know why, but I think they're going to finish second. I don't know.
Second, I've gone with Liverpool. I think it's always hard to retain and defend the championship. So that's why I'm up to the second.
Second, I went for Chelsea because they signed good players.
Alright, for first, you guys know Manchester City. So the reason why I'm going for Man City, I think that Pep Guardiola might struggle. But I think for this time they won't. But I think Liverpool might, Man City might lose more games than Liverpool. I just don't know why. But I think Aguero's back. Aguero's back and he's going to bang in some goals to make that first finish and win the title. What about you?
I've got them as first as well. I think once they get in Koulibaly and they get in, well, they've already got in Nathan Ake. I don't know if it's going to make that much difference to that. But I think the key reason is they didn't have Laporte last season. I think it makes a massive difference to them. They've got a decent midfield. Kevin De Bruyne is one of the best players in the world. So I think that will help them. And they've finally got goals in Aguero, and I think Jesus will be a bit better. It'd be interesting to see if they can replace Leroy Sané, but that guy Ferran, I think his name is a decent Spanish international. So maybe
that was about to tell you. Ferran Torres, he's a Valencia player, and plays from another country who hasn't got Premier League experience. Play from another country to Premier League experience. They will settle in. They'll probably out to January because they don't even know Premier League experience. If I was a player, if I go to La Liga, I'm just gonna use my Premier League experience and just play. I know it's hard, but I'm just gonna do it because I know what to do. So that was my problem.
Who you got as champions?
Man City.
Why?
It's because that Aguero,
Pep Guardiola.
No.
De Bruyne.
Yeah. De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Might be the good tacklers and scorers, and probably Pep Guardiola might do some hard work. So that's why they put Man City as champions.
Alright.
Who do you reckon will win the League Cup?
Oh, the League Cup?
Yeah.
What do you mean, League Cup?
The Carabao Cup?
Oh, yeah. Oh, for Carabao Cup, I think Man City.
Carabao Cup, I've gone with Southampton. What about FA Cup?
Okay, for FA Cup, that's actually hard because I didn't.
Who are you going with Carabao Cup, sorry?
I went for Chelsea.
Okay. And FA Cup money?
I think it might be probably out of Man United, Chelsea, or Arsenal. Because I think Man City might not make it. Who are you going for FA Cup?
Everton.
Everton?
Yes.
Come on.
Everton will win the FA Cup next season.
Alright.
And that's all I've got to say about that.
Alright. Okay, so this is our
Don't
first...
forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and everything else they do on YouTube.
Yeah.
This has been a long video.
Yeah. This is our first video, and put your notifications on. And yeah, put your notifications on, like and subscribe. And there's one thing I need to tell you. We got fantasy football. You can join Justice League. And we make a very good league. So basically, I think you would have fun with us. And yeah. So this is our first video. I know we were struggling because we were nervous, butterflies in our tummy. But make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Bye. Bye, you best low. Bye. I'll just bye. You're the best.